My name is Aishwarya T. Anish. I'm 15. I'm Indian. I'm from Kerala. I'm a student. Currently, I'm doing 10th grade at Trivandrum International School in Trivandrum. My father works in a college and my mother is a housewife. I write poetry and stories. By now, I have more than 400 poems and 3 novels. I write for a newspaper published from Houston in Texas. I also conduct spoken English classes for students as well as older people at my house and also outside. Walk away to the sunshine, walk away to the hay, walk away to the dewdrops before they wear the lanes. Walk away to the sunshine, walk away to the hay, walk away to the dewdrops before they wear the lane. Walk away from the shadows, walk away from the pains, walk away from the darkness before they wheel the lane. Road to road I take, snow to wind I bear, until I can see beyond the hill and tree a golden little leaf swaying in the breeze. Walk away to the sunshine, walk away to the hay, walk away to the dewdrops before they wheel the lane.
ഒരു അത്ഭുത പ്രതിഭാസം തന്നെയാണ്. എവിടെയും ഒരു ട്രെയിനിങ് ഇല്ലാതെ സ്വന്തം കഴിവ് അത് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് ഇത്തരം ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ വന്നെത്തിയത് വളരെയധികം അഭിനന്ദനം അറിയിക്കും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 3000 കുട്ടികൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന സ്കൂളിൽ ക്ഷണിച്ചു വരുത്താനും കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഒരു ഇൻ്ററാക്ഷനുള്ള സൗകര്യം ഒരുക്കാനും എനിക്ക് തോന്നണമെങ്കിൽ ഇത് രണ്ടാമത്തെ പ്രാവശ്യമാണ്. ആദ്യത്തെ പ്രാവശ്യം അധ്യാപകർക്ക്, ഇപ്പോൾ സീനിയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്, ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന ജൂനിയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്. ഇതൊരു അസറ്റാണ്. ഈ അസറ്റ് ഒരു കാരണവശാലും താഴോട്ട് പോകാതെ മുകളിലോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നതിന് അച്ഛനും അമ്മയും വേണ്ട സപ്പോർട്ട് കൊടുക്കണം. അതിനോടൊപ്പം എനിക്ക് അഡ്വൈസ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ളത് എന്താണ്, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്, എന്താണ് കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡ്, അത് മാക്സിമം ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. ഈ ഇൻ്റലക്ച്വൽ മൈൻഡ് മാത്രമല്ല, കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡ്. ഇന്ന് നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ കാണുന്ന മറ്റ് വികലമായ ചില ശൈലികളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, അതൊന്നും തൊട്ട് തീണ്ടാതെ നമ്മുടെ കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡ് വളരെ പെർഫെക്റ്റായിട്ട് മുമ്പോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരണം. അതിന് ദൈവം അനുഗ്രഹിക്കട്ടെ. ദൈവം അവരവരുടെ മനസ്സിലുണ്ട്. ഐശ്വര്യയുടെ മനസ്സിലുള്ള ദൈവം ഐശ്വര്യ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുക. യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയും കോളേജുകളും പേനയും പെൻസിലും പേപ്പറൊന്നും ഇല്ലായിരുന്ന കാലത്ത് ഒരു പിടിച്ചുപറിക്കാരനായ ഒരാൾ, രത്നാകരൻ എന്നൊരാൾ, അയാളുടെ കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡിൽ ആരുടെയും പരസഹായം കൂടാതെ ഒരു മഹർഷിയുടെ അഡ്വൈസ് അനുസരിച്ച് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് വന്ന് എഴുതിയതാണ് രാമായണം. ഇന്ന് ലോകത്തെമ്പാടുമുള്ള ജീവചരിത്ര ഗ്രന്ഥങ്ങളിൽ ഏറ്റവും മഹത്തരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒന്നാണ് മഹാഭാരതവും രാമായണവും. ആ രാമായണം രചിച്ചത് വാൽമീകി ഒരു കൊള്ളക്കാരനായിരുന്ന ആ കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ. അതുമാതിരി ഐശ്വര്യയുടെ കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡ് ആ ഒരു ലെവലിലേക്ക് വരട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങോട്ടൊന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു, എൻ്റെ മകളായി പിറക്കാതെ പോലും എനിക്ക് പറ്റാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് അതിന് ഐശ്വര്യ ഒരു മറുപടി പറഞ്ഞു. അത് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നില്ല. അമ്മയോട് പറഞ്ഞു, പറയുന്നില്ല. ഇത്രയും ഒരു എന്താ പറയാ അതിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത ബന്ധമാണ്. ഇതെങ്ങനെ ബന്ധമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിയാം. അത് കാത്തു സൂക്ഷിക്കണം.
We have contacted Aishwarya. We heard about Aishwarya from the newspaper, and finally we could communicate with her through phone, and she agreed to come to our school for a presentation to our teachers. Before starting the session, she told me that it is not a workshop, it's just an interaction with the teachers. So from her class, our teachers, MGM Model School teachers, they had an opportunity to hear various pronunciations, orals and all. So on due course of time, we had a meeting of 11th standard students, PTA meeting of 11th standard students, and in that meeting parents complained about the spoken English, and finally our chairman sir has contacted again for conducting a class for our students. What I think is that all the children, not all the children, all of them, all the people have some potential in ourselves, but there are only some people who will develop that potential. I appreciate Aishwarya for developing that innate caliber in her, and I also take this opportunity to appreciate her parents also. ഓരോ കുട്ടിക്കുമുള്ള കഴിവിനെ മുൻപന്തിയിൽ എത്തിക്കാൻ സഹായിക്കുന്നത് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ പാരൻസിൻ്റെ ഒരു സപ്പോർട്ടും കൂടെയാണ്. അതിൽ ഐശ്വര്യക്ക് കിട്ടിയതിൽ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല ബ്ലെസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പാരൻസിനെയാണ്. സോ once again I take this opportunity to congratulate Aishwarya. Good morning teachers and my dear students. Yesterday we had a meeting, PTA meeting. By Aishwarya. So Aishwarya is a student of International School, Attingen. She has conducted a workshop for our teachers 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before, she had it was not a workshop. She was telling English a day. Half a day program was there. She mainly concentrated on the pronunciation, different errors and all. So why we have arranged a program for students? Now I came to know from teachers last day, I think yesterday, Jnana told about spoken English. Is it correct? When you go out only, you will understand. When you are in this MGM school, you will be thinking that you are the topmost. But when you go out, mingle with other students, then you will understand where you are. All of you have that caliber, but you are not using it. That is the right reason. You can learn the potential under, but you will not use it because you have become 11th and 12th standard, senior most class. So what is the use for talking in English? Talking in English is only for primary session. Is it correct? Yes or no? She learned. I heard about Aishwarya from the newspaper, Malayalam Manorama newspaper. But supplement, Penma magazine, supplement was there. So at that time she was studying in 8th standard. So in that article it was mentioned Aishwarya is conducting some type of orientation program for teachers. And from that article I understood that her father is a librarian in SM College. So we contacted that college, we got her father's number, and we got Aishwarya. So when she expressed her own experience, She learned English by hearing cartoons. Her fluency in English came from listening only. So when you speak only, you will be very fluent in English. When I go to some workshop and all the teachers will be talking in English. At that time, after coming back from that workshop, we will have that potential. We will understand, okay, we also can talk, but we are not using it. So I hope by a small program, it's only for 1 hour, from that you will get motivation. And I think that you will speak in English from next day onwards. Shall I believe like that? Sure? Okay. So let me welcome Aishwarya for having a small session with you. Thank you.
എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് ഐശ്വര്യ ജ്ഞാനേശ്വരനാണ്. ഞാൻ ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്കൂളിലെ 10th സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് വിദ്യാർത്ഥിനിയാണ്. Good morning everyone. Tomorrow is the morning. Stronger good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good. ഇവിടെ ആർക്കൊക്കെ റേഡിയോയുടെ അസുഖമുണ്ട്? റേഡിയോ മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? റേഡിയോ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് സ്റ്റാറ്റിക് വരാറുണ്ട്, കേട്ടില്ലേ? ആകാശവാണി പറയുന്നത് കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞ് സ്റ്റാറ്റിക്. ആരെങ്കിലും സ്റ്റാറ്റിക്കുള്ള ചാനലുകൾ കാണാറുണ്ട്? ക്രെയിൻസ് ഉള്ളത് നല്ല ഒരു മൂവി വരുമ്പോഴേക്കും ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്കൊന്നും കാണുന്നില്ല. അതാണ് ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്, റേഡിയോയുടെ കുഴപ്പം. സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോഴും ഈ അസുഖമുള്ളവരുണ്ട്. എത്ര പേർക്കുണ്ട്? സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് ഗ്രെയിൻസ് വരും, ആ ഈ എന്നൊക്കെ വരും, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പറയുമ്പോൾ. അത് ആർക്കൊക്കെയുണ്ട്? ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഫ്ലുവൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഗ്രെയിൻസ് ഇല്ലാതെ ആർക്കൊക്കെ സംസാരിക്കാൻ അറിയാം? എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. ഓക്കെ, ആരെങ്കിലും ഉള്ളത് വരുമോ? വാൾനട്ട് ചാനലിൽ one of you? അത് ഞാൻ തന്നെ വിളിക്കണമല്ലേ? Someone come forward, please. Good, give her a hand. You know why? Because she is, really brave compared to all of you. Okay. English സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ എന്താണ് തോന്നുന്നത്? എന്തെങ്കിലും കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടോ? Can you share with us?
My way of thinking? Yeah, I always find some problem.
What kind of problem?
Like I've been troubled, I won't get work sometimes, and sometimes it makes me complain too.
That is really good. She said the same thing. She has a problem of the radio. റേഡിയോയുടെ കുഴപ്പം ചില സമയങ്ങൾ വരാറുണ്ട്, സ്റ്റാറ്റിക്. ബട്ട് ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആദ്യം ഏത് ഭാഷയിലാണ് ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത്? മലയാളത്തിലാണോ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലാണോ? When you speak in English, do you think of an idea, translate it and then speak?
No, I don't think much before I speak.
She doesn't think much before she speaks, but you should think before you speak. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത് ഏത് ഭാഷയിലാണ് ആദ്യം ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത്? Obviously Malayalam. And that is one reason why you find problems in talking in English. When you speak in English, think in English. That makes it makes it easier for you to speak. Much more faster, you get ideas more easily. Thing is, it takes time for you to think about something in Malayalam. ഇതൊരു ഡെസ്ക്. ഞാൻ ആദ്യം ഇതൊരു ഡെസ്ക് തന്നെ മനസ്സിൽ ചിന്തിച്ചു. Then I translated. This is a desk. But when you learn a language, learn it thoroughly enough that you can translate it in minutes, or you don't need to translate it. If you speak in German, you should think in German. It seems quite unusual, but it is possible. Okay. Right. A gift for communication communication skills Oh, communication skills are very good about it. But both of them right. What is the difference between a gift and a skill? English is സംസാരിക്കാൻ നല്ല ടാലന്റ് ആണ് എന്ന് ചിലർ പറയുന്നത് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? Her communication skills is really good. അത് കേട്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? A gift or a talent is something that you have, but a skill is something that you learn. It can be learned, and that's precisely why it is called communication skills. Communication skills എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമുക്ക് achieve ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയെടുക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്ന ഒന്നാണ് skills. Gift, no, you have to have it within you. That's why we have spoken English skills, communication skills, English skills, and that is what we are going to do now. For a 7th grader, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 6th പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടിക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് നന്നായി കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയുന്ന വൊക്കാബുലറി ഉണ്ട്, ഗ്രാമർ ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമുക്ക് സംസാരിക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്തത്? Because we are not doing it more often. Okay, now someone from here, please come forward. Okay, I will call one of you. Maybe someone from that row. Be brave. That's the first thing that you need when speaking. You should be confident that you can say something here. Okay, now I have to pause now. Come on, I'm not going to kill you or anything. Do you know the English alphabet?
Yes.
Let's hear them.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
സമാധാനം. കറക്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നോ പറഞ്ഞേ? ആരോ പറഞ്ഞു അല്ല ആയിരുന്നോ? കറക്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നോ? കറക്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നോ പറഞ്ഞേ? ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ആൽഫബറ്റ് പറഞ്ഞൂടെ? പറ. എന്താ ഞാൻ കേട്ടു? I'll come to that. There are 3 mistakes in the alphabets. Can you spot them? First, H. H alla. H. H alla. H. എന്താണ്? ഓർക്കെ? ഓർക്കെ? H. അടുത്ത W. W എന്ന് പറയും. അല്ല, ഡബിൾ യു ആണ്. ഡബിൾ യു. ഇതാണ് പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷൻ. W അല്ല, ഡബിൾ യു. എന്താണ്? W. ഓർക്കെ? Good. അടുത്ത what's the last alphabet? Not Z. Z. എന്താണ്? Z. പറഞ്ഞേ മോളെ. Z. Z. Okay. എങ്ങനെ വായിക്കും? No. Pizza. Pizza. ഓർക്കെ? ഈ സ്ഥലത്ത് തോന്നിപ്പോയോ? Pizza. I love pizza.
ഉറക്കെ. Good. Pizza. എന്താണ് പാപ്പരാസ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ photographers that come when film stars come, or the admirers of the film star who come to them when they come to public places. That's called എന്താണ് എന്ത് അല്ല paparazzi. 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 പറഞ്ഞേ paparazzi. ഇനി I'll introduce myself. My name is Aishwarya. I'm 15. I'm Indian. I'm from Kerala. I'm a student. Currently, I'm doing 10th grade at Trivandrum International School in Trivandrum. My father works in a college and my mother is a housewife. My favorite color is white. My favorite sports are football and swimming. I'm interested in art. Now, I want one of you to come forward and introduce themselves. Who will come? I think you should start volunteering. Someone from here? Maybe you.
I'm Adra. I'm 16. I'm an Indian. I'm from Kerala, and I'm studying here for the last 12 years. And my father is a teacher, and my both parents are teachers. And my mother is working here. I have a brother. Thank you.
That was really good. My name is Ayan. What's the difference? My name is a more polite, humble way of introducing yourself. You don't go into a place and say, I am Aishwarya. Do you say that? No. You say, Ende pere Aishwarya. Nyan Aishwarya. Parayilla. Ende pere Aishwarya. So next time you introduce yourself, say, my name is. Adutha vekkum introduce cheyyumbol, my name is. But I am parayathilla. I am not ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. You meet someone, or I meet her. After some time, at a place, and I go to her, excuse me, are you Miss Anjali? If the name is Anjali, are you Miss Anjali? Yes, I am Anjali. അവിടെ എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം? I am ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. അല്ലാത്തപ്പോൾ എന്ത്? How do you ask my name? എൻ്റെ പേര് എന്താ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്? What's your name? LKG, UKG ചെല്ലുമ്പോൾ my name is, what's your name? What is your name? No. അടുത്ത വട്ടം your name please. That's a more polite way of asking someone's name, especially a stranger. When you're a secretary for someone, you should always ask your name please. But when you're between friends in the കൂടെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചോദിക്കാം, what's your name? Why? എന്തുകൊണ്ട്? Because they are the same age. അല്ലാത്ത നമ്മൾ ടീച്ചറിനോട് what's your name ചോദിക്കാമോ? പറ്റത്തില്ല. Your name please. That's more polite. What do you answer? My name is, no. When you say your name please, just say your name. My name is Arunda Aishwarya. Okay, let's see. Two people come, one from here and one from here. Fast. Someone from the back. Someone from the back. Okay. Good. Fast. Someone from the back. Someone from the back. Okay. Do you know her? Now you don't know each other. You're meeting for the first time. Let's see how you talk.
Hi.
Hi.
Good name is?
Asya.
Do you know what my name is? What is my name?
Okay, that was a good conversation, but is that a mistake? Your good name. Don't say your good name. Just say your name, please. Okay? And പേര് പറയുമ്പോൾ എന്ത് പറയണം? Nice name. എത്ര കൊള്ളാത്ത പേരായാലും മനസ്സിലാത്ത പേരായാലും what should you say? monkey എന്നാണ് പേരെങ്കിൽ nice name പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കണം. And how do you ask his name?
What's your name?
No.
Your name, please.
Yeah, good. Your name, please. And let's have some more conversation. What else do you ask when you meet customers?
What's your father's name?
Sir.
Mother's name?
Sina.
Police station ചോദിക്കണോ?
What are your hobbies?
Reading, writing.
Okay, thank you. What are your hobbies? What's your pastime? എന്താണ് ഡിഫറൻസ്? Okay. Hobby? Okay, both. Thank you. But there is a difference. A hobby is something that you do for pleasure, but under the age of 18. അതിനെട്ട് വയസ്സിന് താഴെയുള്ള youngsters like us have hobbies, but people like my father, people like your teachers have pastimes. Both hobbies, maybe my teacher's hobby is reading, my hobby is reading, but for a teacher, that reading is a pastime, and for me, it's a hobby. Understand? Now, let's play it. The game is quite simple. One person comes here, talks about what they did yesterday. ഇന്നലെ ചെയ്ത കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്താണെന്ന് പറയാം. And you, my dear audience, what you're going to do is to ask them questions about what they did at a specific time. For example, I will say what I did yesterday. And you have to ask me questions on what I did at a particular time. For example, what did you do at 5 o'clock yesterday? What did you do at 3 o'clock yesterday? And then, I'll show you, and then you can, further narrow down the questions. Who were you with? What did you do? How many people were there? What was the weather like? Such questions. You can ask any number of questions. Yesterday, I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I washed my face and cleaned my teeth. I had a shower. I got ready to go to school. I went to school at 7:45. I reached school at 8 o'clock. I went to the assembly. I went to class. I learned a lot of lessons. I talked to my friends. I came back home at 3:15. I read a book for some time. I learned my lessons. I chatted with my friends. I wrote for some time. I went to bed at 10 o'clock. Now, who would like to ask me the first question? Someone from here. Start. At 5 o'clock yesterday, I was reading a book.
At 8 o'clock, what I read?
No, what were you doing at 8 o'clock yesterday? At 8 o'clock, what did you do in the Joy Canada? Because time always comes last. It's called MPT. This will be really useful in your exams when you don't know where to use time. MPT means manner, place and time. This order time varunathu. First is what? Manner. How you do it. Place, where were you? And time. Samayam. So, what was I doing at? No, you don't have to say 8 p.m. 8 o'clock at night. I was doing my lessons at 8 o'clock at night.
What is the weather when you came back home?
It was raining cats and dogs. What does that mean? It was raining cats and dogs. Pooja Patega No, but it was raining heavily, really heavily. So next time you don't have to use the normal usage of, oh my god, it's raining heavily. No, it's raining cats and dogs, which is a more powerful way of, saying something. Next. Where's the mic? Mic out there. Okay, next person. Ask. What did you have for lunch yesterday? I had pulao, yogurt, and some sort of salad which I don't remember the name of. But thanks for asking that. Yeah. Next. One more question, please. Okay, now we go to someone from you. The third row. From there. The bravest of the who's coming? You're looking at each other. Could you please hand over the mic here, please? Okay, does he have it? Okay, I will. Your name, please? Nice name. What grade are you? What standard are you in? It's 11th. Okay. Tell us what you did yesterday.
You are going to ask me questions.
Yesterday I got up at 6 o'clock.
Yesterday I got up at 6 o'clock. That's one thing. Yesterday I got up at 6 o'clock. Here, notice that yesterday comes first, not last. Yesterday, MPT rule on So, stop after you say a time. Yesterday, when you write, you put a comma. Comma is there. Have to stop this, slow down.
I heard I washed my face and
you revise for some time, right? I revise for some time. You don't have to say all the glory.
get ready for school.
I got ready. Why don't you say I get ready? And then I get ready with it. Should be past. You did something yesterday. But say that. I got ready.
I came here 8:30.
At 8:30.
8:30. And the class started 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yesterday 2 p.m. we had a PTA meeting.
We had a PTA meeting at 2 o'clock. Remember that? MPT. Okay, thank you. He was really good. Now, someone from there. Maybe you. All of you can ask her about what she did yesterday and narrow down the questions. For example, what did you do at 5 o'clock? Who were you with? And how many people were there? What was the weather like? Things like that. Narrow down the questions. Connect them together so that she's talking about the same thing. Ask her. First person. Come on, don't be shy.
What were you doing at 9 o'clock?
I was in school.
She was at school. But is that the question he asked? He asked, what were you doing? But she answered where she was. See, these are the communication errors that happen. So, What were you doing?
I was listening to the class.
I was listening in the class, to the class. No, that's not grammatically correct. I was listening in class or I was learning lessons. Next question. Get up someone and say, who made you with that 4 o'clock? Who made you with at 4 o'clock?
I was in the bus traveling to my house.
Is that the question? Who were you with at 4 o'clock?
I was with my friends.
Thank you. Good. See, these are examples of how you can have communication errors. Imagine what might happen when you go to an interview. For interview, you won't get the job, will you? No. So, one of the main things that you have to keep in mind when you speak is that you should listen to the person who is asking you a question or who you are with. I'll get follow up. Next person. From there.
Don't pass it.
Be smart. Okay, come please. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Akil Sushil Kumar and I am studying in MJ Modern School in Airur, Varkala, and at present I am in 11th standard. My class teacher's name is Shija ma'am, and my hobbies are reading and playing football, and I hope that.
Good, please stay there. He said everything pretty right, but after your name and you introduce yourself, make it a point to say how old you are. My name is Anjali, I'm 15. So, please.
My age is 16.
No, never say my age is 16. I'm 16. Which automatically means I am 16 years old.
I am 16 years old.
No so, no and, no then. I am 16.
Yeah, I am 16.
No okay then. Ask me questions.
What were you doing at 4 o'clock?
I was traveling in the bus.
Can you repeat the question again?
What were you doing at 4 o'clock?
I was traveling in the bus.
I was traveling in the bus or on the bus? On the bus. What did you say? Okay, why? Why? How come you say that it is on the bus and not in the bus? Okay, it was just a guess, but let's go more deep into the guess that he got right. It was a good guess.